Crikey, I don't get this book none at all. Why so literal? Why is everything treated differently than how it really is? Well, to start off, Sir Dickens's novels were of their time. He perceived his ideas through irony and sarcasm. Exploring. Mrs. Sowerberry believes that she has been feeding Oliver too well and has become vicious. Good soda. The irony is that what she said is the actual opposite of the truth. Oliver has been poorly fed since the day he arrived at his new quarters. Yeah, go on, mate. The purpose is to portray the real-life attitudes of the time, to show that the poor were treated poorly and the rich were superior. A similar style of authorization is in Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events series, where he either goes around the point or he makes the plot as miserable as possible. Blimey, it all makes sense now. Thank you so much for your kindness, mate. I understand perfectly now. 'Twas quite alright. Now... Off with you, you Australian rubbish! Odd predicament, isn't it? Goodness, that had worse animation than a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. There was a time where I questioned whether my brother Derry cared about me or not. My brother, Soda Pop, once tried to ease my nerves saying, "Don't be like that, kid. I told you, he don't mean half of what he says." I had tried considering whether this was true or not, but sometime later, the incident happened. Derry had accidentally slapped me in anger after I had come back home too late. Angry, I stormed outside of the house and ran away. I was confused. If he had cared about me, why did he yell at me and hit me? Days after, the first part of my realization process had come into fruition. The smoke from the fire had knocked me out. I was taken to the hospital shortly after. This is where everything started to come together. In the waiting room, Derry and Soda walked in. Soda had started up his waterworks while Derry just stood there. Derry had did something unusual, for him at least. Derry was crying, although silently. This is something that he hadn't done in a while. If Derry were to do something as unusual as cry for me, then this shows that he really does care for me. It took me a while to figure this out, but Soda was right. Derry really did care for me. Love is something that is produced naturally, and you can't make love.
Uh-oh. Shit.